our A2 Media product, we created 3 issues of a local community newspaper, a free weekly paper distributed to residents in the Maltby area. We also created 2 ancillary products along with the newspaper. We created a billboard advert and a radio advert. These both advertise in our newspaper phone app. This created synergy for the local newspaper as we were advertising the newspaper on a billboard advert. Then the app was included in the radio advert, and the billboard advert was shown in the issues of the paper. This meant advertising our products was a key part of promoting our products as a brand. All of the products are noticeably linked together as they are from the same publication, the Maltby Herald. They are also linked together by the newspaper's audience, as they are all people who live in the local area. As it is a local newspaper, people living in the area make up the content for the newspaper, therefore play a big part in the idea behind a local newspaper. This ties into Frank Parkin, 1972, and later Stuart Hall's theory, the negotiated reading. This is as it is news is only appealing to the audience in the local area, yet another family member could read the paper and understand how it is appealing to that family member living in that area. For our main product of our media coursework, we created a local newspaper for the community of Maltby. To create a brand for our products, we use Synergy by using the same fonts, point-of-text and point-of-text Gothic, colours and imagery of the paper. The main colours we use were light blue, as it has a connection with the community, as it is Maltby Academy's school colours. This created a brand for the 3 issues, as you can easily see that the issues are linked together, and the issues and the billboard advert are from the same newspaper. To keep with the style of our main product, we used the same masthead on each issue of the Maltby Herald, and used it on our billboard advert. We also added the billboard advert into the newspaper, as we are advertising our new mobile phone app. This is creating strong synergy for our brand. We use the bird symbol in our masthead, a way of symbolising peace in the community. Also, as the newspaper is the Maltby Herald, thought that it worked well. The imagery we use throughout the newspaper and the ancillary products are fairly similar and reflect on the local area. For example, the image used in the billboard advert, although it has only a hand, you can see the jumper, which is something our target audience would typically wear. Also, by having images of the local library and local schools, this empathises with our audience, as it is what they are interested in, also places that themselves and their children go to. By using exciting images on the front cover, the fireworks on the November issue, as it is close to bonfire night, by not just using one image and taking a lot of photos that work well together, then manipulating them to create one photo makes the night seem more exciting and eventful for the audience to read about. By advertising a new mobile app, it begins to target our younger audience, expanding our brand even more. Yet at the same time, it attracts our audience of the older generation to use smartphones and mobile apps with a simple layout that anyone would be able to use easily. We have used a similar style of the mobile app to keep in with our house style of the newspaper, making it easier for our audience to see the connection. By using the masthead of our newspaper at the top of the mobile app, then going down the page showing the latest headlines and images. Although it is very different to a newspaper, it is still linked highly, which creates a brand for our newspaper. Institutional convergence is a theory that was suggested by Gordon in 2002. He argued that products are linked together to promote a brand and to get as much profit as possible from their products. For example, our newspaper was not only a newspaper, it also had an app that was free to download. In the research that we did before creating our products, we found that lots of newspapers had websites, and most people now have smartphones, and newspapers are now introducing mobile apps, so we thought it would be a good idea to use Synergy to create our products and to have a mobile app for our newspaper by advertising the app as a billboard advert. If we was to do the project again, We would change a few things to improve the products and how they work well together. For example, the radio advert was quite cheesy. Although this attracts our audience and makes them want to listen to the advert, it doesn't really get the point across straight away. The radio advert doesn't advertise the newspaper as much as we hoped it would. This would be an improvement we would make if we were to create the project again. We would still use Synergy more to create a better link between the radio advert talking about the newspaper and not just the new mobile app, as this would reach out to our audience as well as the new, younger audience, as at the moment our target audience is mainly older people.